So I wanted to do a little recording because the aftermarket instructions for the Kia Sorento side steps or running boards were awful, and I struggled through it. So I just gonna give you guys a couple tips here. Right now I'm mostly done. So the easy part was stripping the plastic. There's a plastic piece right here that comes, that you just pull it right off. It comes off, and all the clips, you just take out those clips in these holes right here. And what I didn't understand at first was you have these little pieces right here. These two little pieces need to go in 11 holes in the car. Okay. Now the way they fit in is you have this go through here, and what you see is you stick this in each one of the holes so that you don't lose it. So you'll see what I did. See how it is? Now these are a real pain. You have to shimmy them in there. So what I did was I took a screwdriver, a Phillips head, 2 Phillips head, and you get one side of the rectangular piece in, and then you have to shimmy it and use a hammer almost to line up the holes. You'll see when you do it. It's really tricky. This is probably the longest part of this whole thing because you have to do 11 holes. There's 6 on top, down the strip here, and then you'll see there's 6 on the bottom. Sorry, 5 on the bottom. Down. You'll see them right here, and then you just go down and keep going. So there's 5 on bottom, 6 on top. Okay. Now those are the setup. So these, you set up with these, and then you use the screws here. Okay, and once you get it up. Now, there's a couple unique things here on each side. There's one of these. I already stuck it in. You'll see the video. It's one of these weird, this is how I set it up. There's one long screw on for each side, so there's 2 of these long screws here that come with the installation, and this goes in like this once the board is up. You'll see it's a very unique item. I don't know what they call it. There's the way this, I don't want to take it out because it took me a little while, but it's almost like a swinging door inside. You can't see it here, but in order to keep it out and from falling in, I keep this plastic cover. I don't know if even this is right. The instructions were so bad that I couldn't really figure it out. And then the only other unique piece, so you have that unique piece, and there's one on each side. So this side step, and then on the other side, the driver's side. I'm doing the passenger side right now, because I already did the and then you'll see on this comes with a plastic piece. That's a clip. There's only 2 clips on, there's only 1 clip per side step. So here, this is going to go right here. So there's 2 unique items, and then the rest is all just screwing in these pieces, these 11 pieces. So what I did was a little trick, because I'm by myself. I use a jack to raise one side, so that way I work on this side over here. So I'm gonna start with the end over here, then go back over here and screw one in over there. I don't do the clip right away, but again, I have my phone, so I'll show you how it looks after. I'll just pause this right now. So here you'll see a screw I just screwed this in. I didn't screw it in all the way, but I'm showing you here. I just want to show you that I'm on this side because I use the jack. I'm just going to jack this up because, again, I'm by myself. If you have somebody helping you, they can probably hold the other end. But I'm just going to jack this up, so again, to get this even when I'm screwing it. Just a little trick. Good enough. And then I'll finish screwing this side here, and then I'll come back. Okay, so as you can see, I screwed in all 6 on top. Now I just screwed each one in semi-tight, but not all tight all the way, because what I want to do is make sure that the bottoms are secure first before I do that. And you'll see I have to drill up here, not drill, but screw up here. You can't see it. There, you see the hole? I gotta go up. You gotta go up, up here. And there's 5 on the bottom, all the way across. So I'll do that and I'll show you after. So for the bottom parts, it's a little trickier to reach and you have to have a little more power. So what you're going to want to use is a socket wrench. So something like this. Plus it's able to reach. You kind of got to reach over. It's just easier. I would just use one of these. Again, screw for the top portion, but when you got to go under the car, use a socket wrench. Okay, so as you can see, I just tightened up all 5 of the bottom bolts. Again, they go up into the frame. Close up. Sorry, that's the back of the car. So there's 5. Sorry for the close-up. I guess the best one to show you is right here. So right there, again, what I suggest you do is tighten, put all 5 in, start on one end, and then go on the other end, and then put them semi-tight, all 5. Make sure they're all 5 are in, because you're gonna get some unevenness, and then do the full tightening at the end. So do all 5, get all 5 in, and then tighten them semi, all 5, and then once you get all 5 semi tight, redo it and do it full tight. And then, like I said, the front, after I'm done, I'm gonna retighten the top. I'm just gonna screw the tops to make sure those are okay, and that's it. And then there's the cover, the plastic cover. I'd be very careful when you put the plastic cover on over the screws that comes with it. They break easily. I broke the other side. Luckily most of it's still intact, but I'll show you the other side. So there's a plastic sheet once you're done that you clip in right to cover the screws. Well, be careful installing it. I broke the plastic pieces that snap in. You have to put some force, and I didn't have it lined up. But there's the finished product. It's nice. Aftermarket's not the best quality, I gotta say. Be careful what you purchase on eBay. I'd go stock if I could, but I didn't have $500. These were a couple hundred, a little over a couple hundred. So hopefully this helps, because the directions that came with it were awful. I got no good instructions. Like I said, the hardest part is going to be this. In inserting these and getting it all prepped inside. Like I showed in the beginning of the video. That was the hardest part. So, other than that, looks good. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll try to answer them. I'm no mechanic. Just a regular Joe Schmo trying to put some step boards on my car here. Alright, thanks YouTube.